Welcome to our course Competitiveness Module 8 for the 8th semester. So we are starting the second stage of our course and we're going to travel around the world from week 7 to week 11. So welcome to this class. We're just starting week number 7 and the topic for today is Latin culture. We're going to learn about a lot of things, about food, about beliefs, about our traditions, and you're going to see what similarities and differences we have in the Latin culture. Welcome to this class. And here we have the goals. The main objectives is provide you tools to increase the possibilities of entering the labor and business market. Also take advantage of opportunities for professional and self-improvement. Today, as we say at the beginning, we're going to learn about the Latin culture and we're going to learn about the different cultures and societies of the world and how those are related, what are the similarities and what are the differences. So welcome to the class. We're going to start just checking these 3 quotes that I have for you. The first one says, on a national level, there is a tendency to portray Latino culture as a monolithic entity, which is really an inaccurate way of seeing ourselves. There is as much diversity and uniqueness with the Latino culture as there is in any other kind of American culture. And as you see here, he is giving that emphasis to this uniqueness with our Latino culture. The second one says, ironically, Latin American countries in their instability give writers and intellectuals the hope that they are needed. So this is an honor for us, but because it doesn't matter what a lot of problems that we have in the different countries that form Latin America, we give inspiration to a lot of writers and intellectuals. They hope that they are needed. And the last one that was told by Jimmy Smith says, the Latino population has become such a presence. We are part of the American tapestry in a very profound way. In every area you can think of and are very significant in popular culture. Like as you see here, they give us our culture, this big thing, because we are big. Our culture is so great, and even that we speak the same language, that is Spanish, we still have a lot of difference, but they make us something special for us, and this is how the world sees us. So welcome to this Latin culture. The Latin American region. Well, Latin America is a vast geographic region over 7 million square miles that stretches from the desert of northern Mexico in North America to the southern top of Argentina in South America. All types of lands, formation, and climates are also found here, such as the scorching deserts of the Atacama in Chile and snowy mountains ranges such as the Andes. The name Latin in Latin America is directly connected to the dominant language of the area. Latin languages such include not only Spanish, but we only have in Latin America Portuguese, we have French, we have Italian, among others, and all these beautiful dialects that are all around Latin America. The majority of people in Latin America speak Spanish. Portuguese being the second most spoken language. So this is another goal that we have. Learn Portuguese is the second language in Latin America talk, which led to the name Latin America, being adopted for the region. Countries such as Spain, Portugal, Italy, France, England, and various African countries have contributed to our culture and traditions of Latin America because we were discovered for all different countries in Europe, and we are getting and absorbing a lot of cultures and belief of these European countries. That's why we have such great of peaks in our culture. Latin America has a vibrant culture that all its own. The culture has been influenced by European, as I said before, and also African tradition, as well as the diverse tradition of the indigenous people of our region. The people of Latin America are known to be some of the most hospitable and welcoming in the world. Latin Americans also have a kind of festivals. We just celebrate everything. Where you are celebrating Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead in Mexico, for example, Semana Santa, Holy Week in Guatemala, or an Inti-Raymi Festival of the Sun in Peru. There is always something to celebrate, almost at any time of the year. Religion is the main factor in Latin America celebration and festivals. So keep in mind that we celebrate everything. We celebrate life. It's something that running in our blood because we are happy and we celebrate everything. The indigenous cultures of Latin America continue to have a strong presence in many areas. The Nahua people of central and southern Mexico are some of the direct ancestors of the pre-Columbian Aztec population, among other tribes. Even though the majority of the Nahua are now Roman Catholic, pagans' belief of their ancestors, such as witchcraft, are still common and is part of our culture. Another indigenous group that continues to thrive today are the Guayo of Colombia. The Guayo women are known as excellent weavers and produce world-famous mochilas and handcocks. Even though the indigenous people of Latin America have faced discrimination and hardships, they continue to survive and thrive within the region. And this is our culture, and we need to learn everything about our culture because we are part of the Latin American culture. The family is a big part of the Latin American culture. Families are often enlarged in Latin America, and in some places it's not uncommon to find multiple generations with the same household. That's a part of our culture, is how we live. Families are close and come together often for celebration. It is common to see grandparents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, and other extended family at all celebration of our family events, because this is how the Latino are. The family is the most important part for us. Latino families are close and neat and almost never refer to nuclear families, but to extended families as well. Since we're close, we tend to live in the same city, in the same region, in the same country. It is uncommon for family members to move to another region or country. But nowadays, a lot of part of our family probably is living in another country looking for a better life, but they never forget our roots. That's why family is so important. Staying with relatives or receiving them at home is a regular practice in Latino culture. Even if there aren't enough beds, people will sleep in whatever place we have at home, in sleeping bags, couches, in inflatable mattresses, in the everywhere. So after all, the whole point of visiting family is spending time with them. It doesn't matter where we sleep or what we eat. Latinos have the moral responsibility of helping other family members in need by loaning money, offering their houses as a place to live, or taking care of a sick person, for example. Well, we always support and we feel secure with our family, among the extended family, in the backbone of the Hispanic family values. So the Latino culture just start with family. And here you see in the picture that we respect a lot to the people. We love each other. We show these beliefs. We cannot dishonor our family. We learn education in our family, and that's why family is an integral part of Latin American culture. Well, we want to talk about the influence of Latino food in the world. Our food is everywhere, around the world. It doesn't matter if it's Africa, Europe, Asia, it's everywhere. One of the bones of Latino cuisine is how fundamentally simple most of the dishes are. We have great variety in flavor, color, texture, as is achieving by using, in most cases, the same basic ingredients. Because of this, learning how to cook Latin food comes with a shallow learning curve that is easy for people to get a foothold in. Latin America is a highly diverse area of land whose nation have varying cuisines. Some items are of typical Latin American cuisine include maize-based dish like arepas, pupusas, tacos, tamales, tortillas, and various salsas and other condiments like guacamole, pico de gallo, mole, chimichurri, chili, ají, pebre. So we have all these great flavors, but our food, the main is based in maize-based. In the corn is the main base for our food in the world. Okay, as you see here, you can see several types of dishes of our food. So we have all these great tastes, all the rich flavors, our special beans that we eat, the tortillas, tacos, etc. All that you see here is part of our culture. And as you see, we have some type of similarities, even we have in different countries, but is a base corn, and you see here. So you can enjoy all these great foods. Depends the country where you go. So enjoy the food, and also, well, don't eat that much, but enjoy that food, enjoy this flavor, the taste. Our food is really, really special, and it's based, like I said before, in maize base, but we have all these great dishes in our Latin culture. Well, the music also is part of our story and our origins of the Latin music, the Latin music culture. The salsa used percussion instruments like the clay, maracas, conga, bongo, tambora, baton, and cowbell to recreate the back and forth dynamic of traditional Latin songs, in which drumming is a blend of music and communication. We have the rumba, the samba, the merengue, and bachata. Samba was born in the region of Bahia of Little Africa, so that's why we have some roots from another continents. The merengue and bachata is the most iconic genres that came from the Dominican Republic, and similar to the types of Latin music. They are products of the diverse influences of Spanish settlers brought to the island through the African slave trade. So as we see, we have all these great rhythms of music in our culture. That's why the Latin music is so important for our culture. Okay, we have here a lot of traditions that we celebrate, like the piñatas, 15 años, all these type of carnivals, the Independence Day, we have the Posada, Semana Santa, Dia de los Muertos. So we have a lot of great and beautiful traditions. So please keep our tradition, keep in mind that we celebrate around our family, around friends, that we don't lost of this that we have. So this is just part of the traditions that I'm showing you today of our Hispanic culture. Okay, in here you can see all the dress way that we have. So we have these beautiful dresses that we are using in Latin America. We have different type of blouses, skirts, all these hats and accessories that we wear. We need to be proud of all of these that we have in here, because this is part of our culture also. And you continue here, we have a special photos from all these twins from our country, from Guatemala. And also we have different colors, and this identify several cities, several areas, several regions in our country, and we need to be proud of this. This is part of us, this is part of our culture. We use these clothes, and we really we need to be proud of all this that we have, and this is part of our culture also. Okay, we have the questions for this week, so please study for the test. The question number 1 is, what languages speak the majority of Latin Americans? Number 2, this type of music was born in the region of Bahia. Number 3 is an integral part of the Latin American culture. 4, the Latin American food is based in. And 5, the Latin American culture has been influenced by. So thank you so much for your attention, and I hope that you have learned a little bit more of our beautiful culture.